it's Frogline, and you're watching another Supernatural review, and this is season 4, episode 2. God, are you there? It's me, Dean Winchester. If you're new here, I'm doing like recap and reviews of every single episode of Supernatural, so let's get into it. So not really much of a fan of this episode. This is an episode that like I kind of remembered, oh, it's like the ghosts of people they couldn't save come back and try to kill them. So I kind of remember that. I thought it was in season 5, but I guess it was in season 4. So I wasn't sure obviously when it was going to come, and it's one of those things where I feel like the idea of it sounds really good, like in the writer's room, like whoever pitched this, it sounds like a good idea. But then when it, everything's said and done, and the episode was written, the episode was shot, and the episode was edited, and whatever, it just wasn't a good episode, right? Then it's like one of those things where it's like it's not bad, it just like isn't like good enough. I don't know. No, I don't want to say like not it wasn't good either, because it like was okay. I guess it was just like an okay episode. Sometimes I feel like these like ideas sound great in the writer's room, but sometimes when it gets executed, it like isn't good, and I don't know if there's like a way to make it better, and I don't know if it was just something with the execution. Like I really don't know, but I feel like it's also just like something that doesn't feel right. Like we just learned about angels last episode, and now they're kind of doing an episode about ghosts. And like obviously it's revealed the whole thing with like the 66 seals, but like I feel like they could have gone down another seal path. I don't know. I was wondering if they were like trying to bring back people to try to like make us care, I guess, about these people. But if they're being honest, from a fan's perspective, we do not care. We do not care about these people. And it seems like they're also kind of vengeful, and they're like killing than the hunters, which I maybe wasn't following exactly like how they were brought back. Maybe it was brought back with a vengeance, with an evil, but it's just like we don't care. And so then Cass comes at the end of the episode, and I think this is honestly the only, like, I feel like without this, like the episode would have been even much worse. Like this is the best part of the episode, is when Cass comes and he kind of basically gives Dean a little bit of a lecture, like not really too much of a lecture, but yeah, says the thing about the seal, says the thing about raising Lucifer, and it's something where like Dean is still like not fully believing, everything. But then Cass says this really great line, like, I'm an angel of the Lord, like you owe me some respect. That's crazy, because like we haven't had someone really like put Dean in his place. Like you see it once in a while where more older character, whatever, it's like why, like, gives him some discipline, but like some creature to this extent is kind of crazy. Ruby was also like in one scene, I guess, being like angels, but yeah, kind of I think this episode kind of gets clear, like angels haven't come to Earth in like 2,000 years, I think they said. So basically since Jesus, I don't know. Also the name of the title, like I feel like they were trying to do something funny here, and I just like doesn't feel right, and like it doesn't also work with like what this episode's about. So it's just like altogether confusing. Like I don't necessarily love it, but I just feel like it's better when episode title is about the episode. And sometimes they're more clever, sometimes they don't have to be clever, but just like something where it's like you're trying to be funny, it's not actually funny, and then it has nothing to do with the episode, just kind of feels off. And it's also such a long title, and like Supernatural does, like in the later seasons, not necessarily later seasons, like not in the early seasons, I guess there's so many seasons, they have like longer episode titles and everything. Season 1 was literally just like one name, maybe 2-word episode titles. But yeah, this is very long, and it just like also doesn't feel right, I guess, in a sense. And I also feel like they're like, we're in season 4, let's try something new, like we're trying this angel thing, maybe let's try some things new. And so I think maybe it's something where they're figuring it out and not figuring it out. I don't know yet if this will be my top worst episodes in season 4. It's just that there's so many good episodes in season 4 that it might end up on that list, just because there's probably not that many like bad episodes. And like, again, this isn't necessarily a bad episode, it's just like an okay episode, and it gets lost, and it's not something that like people rewatch, and I wouldn't suggest this as an episode for people to watch, but it is kind of a little bit boring as well. So anyway, you could like totally not agree with my thoughts and feelings. So anyway, Comment below your thoughts and feelings. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.